Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Oakland A's and the Arizona Diamondbacks. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Danny, two high-level arms taking the mound in this one, but they're pitchers of two very different styles.
Interesting matchup in this one. We've got a power-throwing left-hander and a finesse right-hander. The big lefty has a good assortment of pitches, and our counterpart from the right side, he's more of put the ball in play, a pitch-to-contact kind of pitcher.
Stay tuned for Diamondbacks baseball. Next. Brandon Webb will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, he was awfully good in his last one, only allowing 2 hits and pitching deep into the game in his last start to pick up the win. It'll be interesting to see if he can do that in back-to-back outings.
Now at the plate is Ricky Henderson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. Nothing in one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Elvis Andrus comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. Andrus stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Two out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. as anticipated. Here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Hey, I understand it's a tough play, but he had a little trouble getting the exchange right and had to take that extra step. I think if he didn't have to do that, was a little quicker, he might have had the out.
Striding in for Oakland, Reggie Jackson.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Jambi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
2 out here and a runner at second. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Even at 2-2. The pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The A's strand 1. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Vida Blue, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And now in the box, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Still 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving
Batting
the ball
third.
all around the strike
No
zone.
left fielder.
And then what do? You come in, that's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Standing in now, Luis Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
No strike.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Steve Finley would be next. And it's fouled away. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball.
Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So he sets him down swinging. Sean Murphy goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
0-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball 1.
That's the ball.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hard
2-2.
sinker misses. 2-2. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Chopped weakly up the first base line. The 2-2 one more time. Down the left field line and deep. but this will wind up being a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
3-2 to the A's center fielder.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Ahmed. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Chapman. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Just
One
the
ball,
second
no
inning,
strike.
but already 37 pitches to this point. Too much
That's the
dip
ball.
on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to count.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Hard on the ground towards short. Ahmed has it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona,
Leading off
Steve
for the
Finley.
Diamondbacks,
He'll start things out here
the
in
right
a tie
fielder,
ball game.
Steve Finley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch that misses, a ball and a strike to Finley. The 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Here comes the 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit toward the right side. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
That is good. The third baseman.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively.
Escobar.
And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Eduardo Escobar is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bottom of the second here with no score. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Whoo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin
Batting
the start.
fifth.
That's already
The
3
catcher,
Ks for him in the
Carson
first 5 hitters. It'd be
Kelly.
awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Up next for Arizona, Carson Kelly will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
1-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2 out, nobody on. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Trowan DeJambi takes care of him, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Lowry has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got a feel for all his pitches.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box by the blue. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time to get the guy out at first.
To the plate now, Ricky Henderson. Short, hit hard. Med fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
And stepping in, Elvis Andrus. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here it comes now to Andrus. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Lowry stands at second with two gone. And he lays off for ball one. Hit out towards second. Cabrera towards second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. One left for Oakland. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Nick Ahmed, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus with the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
At the plate now, Christian Walker, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Very weakly on the ground. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
In now, Brandon Webb, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. The 1-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here. And he is in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to go to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now both runners are breaking. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Henderson is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
The batter number 14, second baseman,
So the next at bat will be Asdrubal Cabrera, struck out in his first at bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
One ball,
and
no
the first
strike.
pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Count still at 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Grounded weakly to the left. Chapman brings it in on the first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth, and standing in, the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Reggie Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
1-0.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Nope.
No, that's
3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it. Throw is in time to get Reggie, and that's out number 2.
Up next for April, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Luis Gonzalez.
First offering on its way.
That missed. That's the ball.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
So now to the plate, Steve Finley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0. Down low, and the
balls,
clock
no strike.
thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that
that's
misses for
ball four.
ball
Runner
4.
takes the base.
And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in once again is Eduardo Escobar, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Might be just what the doctor ordered. His percentages and average much better against left-handed pitching. To me, he's a much more comfortable hitter hitting from the right side.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Ready now is Carson Kelly. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team moving.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The next 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. First pitch on its way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled away, 1 ball and 1 strike. The set and the 1-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We played 4 full. D-backs out in front, 1-0. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off with the Athletic.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 22.
Pitch on the way. Ramon Laureano will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
The 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
2-2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Still 2-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Ahmed. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Chapman.
One out, base is empty, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here's Jed Lowry now.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. One 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Weakly hit to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The pitcher, number 35, Vida Blue.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the 3-time World Series champ, Vida Blue. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
0-1.
A ball and a strike to the A's pitcher.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now a hard liner toward short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Hit out towards second. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Middle of the night here in the desert. All even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Christian Walker.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Hard liner to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and you paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
To the plate now, Brandon Webb. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And there's 1 down now.
The center fielder, number 4, Patel.
1 down with a runner at second, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Three and two now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Now to the plate, here is Luis Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. Marte rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Into the box, Steve Finley. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch, hit to first. Andrus on to Giambi, a double play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the A's 1.
Leading off for the Athletics, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
At the plate now, Jason Giambi.
Nope, that's
As the
it.
first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Andres aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him to swing at a pitch
1-1.
below the knees, 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
1-1.
That's inside. That's the ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To Cabrera for one. On to first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And now the first pitch.
Ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0 delivery. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the A's 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Third baseman,
First delivery to him.
Escobar.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting the 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, and it's still 3-1. In at the plate is Sean Murphy, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Murphy.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Misses up and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning, so he's...
Oh, and he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
1
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Sinker. One ball, one strike. Laureano stands at third with one gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. D-backs lead it 3-2. Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Lou Trevino will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Mark Canha is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
First pitch on its way. Christian Walker is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Josh Reddick steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
That's in, ball.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. Yes, he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set with the 0-1.
1-1.
Runner at second here with one man out. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Fouled off. That's a base hit into center field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
second baseman.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box as Drupal Cabrera.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To Lowry at the bag. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Next up, Luis Gonzalez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Cabrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Arizona's on top, 4-2. Ryan Buchter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Now into the box, Mark Canha, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the pitch. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning.
The batter.
Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
In now, Ricky Henderson. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped into the air, back behind second. Cabrera is camped under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Cabrera onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still down by a count of 4-2. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Steve Finley.
Right fielder, Steve Finley.
From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Full count.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Rounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The third baseman, number 5.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Eduardo Escobar standing in.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Taken there by Lowry. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Now to the plate, Carson Kelly struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
From the belt, the pitch.
No, ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
That's the ball.
2-ball, 2-strike count for the Diamondbacks catcher. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Nick Ahmed.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Gloved by Lowry. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the A's 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. A 9th inning save situation is at hand, so on to shut the door, the closer, Joaquin Soria. Jason Giambi will be the one that'll lead things off, trying to get something done against Soria in the 9th.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
That's the ball.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Reggie Jackson fouled off. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Sean Murphy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
One ball, one
You have
strike.
to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's down. Ball.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Swing and a liner. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Oakland. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Soria with a chance to finish it. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Standing in now, Ramon Laureano, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Arizona Diamondbacks used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Brandon Webb earns the win, his 2nd. Joaquin Soria wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.